Miss Febie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine today.
Oh, that's nice to know. And I hope that you are not busy the whole day.
I'm sorry?
I hope that you will not be busy for the whole day.
I have to. My test is next week.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Next Sunday.
Oh, that's nice to know. And good luck on your examination. I am wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. So, there you go. Are you ready to continue our lesson for today?
Yes.
All right, well then, if that is the case, let us go ahead and continue discussing about the phrase match. Okay,
Sure.
so
Sure.
I see here that you were able to continue answering this.
Yes.
So, for number one, can you please read it for me along with your answer?
Advice for older people to keep their strength up.
Okay, very good.
The
So you're,
second one.
yes, please, the
Okay.
second one.
Okay. It's imperative for the over 65s. For the over 65s.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good job. Next, okay, hold on. All right, go ahead. Please read number three for me.
Millions of people risk falling over.
Very good. Next, number four.
The vast majority of hip injuries.
Very good. So, of hip injuries.
It
Next, number five.
include activities that involve stepping.
That involves tapping. Very good. Good activities. Okay, very good job. Next, number six.
It warns against internet shopping.
Internet.
Internet.
Very good. Against internet shopping. Very good job.
Internet shopping. Internet.
Yeah, internet, not internet.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can you
Few,
please read number seven?
okay. Fewer people are getting their shopping workout.
Okay. All right. Very good job. Next.
Brings a whole host of health benefits.
All right. Very good. Very, very good. So far, so good. Next, number nine.
Standing up out of a chair 10 times.
Very good.
Becoming weaker and frayer is inevitable.
Very good. But how do you read this word again?
Frailer.
Very good. Frailer.
Frailer.
Very good. And very good job on doing this
Thank you.
activity. All right. So let us go ahead now and do the comprehension questions. Please read the questions along with your answer.
Whose shopping did the CSP suggest all people should carry? They suggest all people should carry their own shopping.
Very good. Next, number two.
How many people are at risk from not maintaining muscle strength? There are over a million of people are at risk for not strengthening their muscles.
Okay, very good job. Can you please read this word again, my dear?
They.
How about this word?
There are.
Okay, there. Just there. There are, not
There.
there are.
There are.
There are.
There are.
Very good. Again, this is they, and this is there are.
Yeah.
Okay, because I am hearing you saying a while ago they are.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
There are.
Very good, there are. Okay. So how about this verb?
Maintaining.
Maintaining. Very good. It's not maintaining. Okay, maintaining.
Maintaining.
Very good. There are over a million of people over a million of people who are at risk for not strengthening their muscles. Okay.
Is it my mistypo that strengthening? It should be strengthening, right? I think.
Yeah, very good. Very good for not strengthening their muscles.
Yes.
Very good because it should be a continuous verb.
Yes.
All right, there are over a million people who are at risk. Very good. And very good job with the rest of your sentence or with the rest of your construction. Next, number 3.
What kind of injuries do falls by the elderly cause? The elderly usually have hip injuries if they fall over.
Fall.
Fall.
There. Not fall, but fall.
Fall.
Do you hear the difference here?
Yes. Fall.
Okay. Yeah, fall. So there. Okay. Elderly usually have injuries if they fall over. Very good job. Very good job again with your sentence. I really like it. Now, number 4. You're welcome.
What proportion of over 65 doesn't do muscle strengthening exercise?
Says.
Exercises.
Exercises. Again, muscle strengthening exercises.
Muscle strengthening exercises.
Very good. Go ahead.
CSP mentioned that around 25 of those who are over 65 years old are not keeping their exercises for strengthening muscles.
Very good job. Do you know what is this symbol?
Should I write this? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Percent.
Very good. Percent. Okay. So if you will be reading it, no, it's okay. It's okay, my dear. If you will use the symbol, it's just that you have to pronunciate it.
Yes, 25%.
Yeah, because I heard you said a while ago, CSP mentioned that around 25 of those who are over 65 years old. So we are not being specific on that part. Alright, so there you go. And a very good job with your English construction as well as your pronunciation. Very good job. Next, number 5. Can you please read it for me?
What did physiotherapy. What did a physiotherapy group suggest doing in a chair? The group suggested that standing out of a chair 10 times a day would be helpful.
Very good. Very, very good. So there you go. Next.
What did the CSP warn against? CSP warned against online shopping because it's too convenient for the elderly to do their shopping workout.
Very good.
Does the S comes along with workouts? Oh,
yes. No. It's workouts. It can be workouts. It's okay.
Workouts.
Okay. There you go. All right. Very good job. Okay, very good. Now I understand. So there. It's okay. It's okay. Now next, number 7.
What are fewer people not getting because of the internet? What are fewer people not getting because of the internet? Because the internet provides online shopping, the elderly do not get to exercise from shopping at places such as supermarkets.
Okay, my dear. Usually, we don't start with a sentence, or we don't start the sentence with the word because. Because this word is representing a reasoning in which you have to state one phrase or one sentence first, and then your main reason, like like this. I do not want to play because I cannot sleep. Okay, this is one sentence. I do not want to play. I cannot sleep is another one. And this is like a cause and effect. If I do play, then I cannot sleep. So that's why you use because in the middle to connect the cause and effect, or the reasoning for this sentence. And again, this reasoning word cannot start, or we cannot use this to start in a sentence, to start a sentence. Instead of using because, we can just simply say, okay, hold on, this is actually correct. We can say since, which is providing a situational reason. Or should I say, it is not really a reason, but it is a situation. Since the internet provides online shopping, the elderly do not get exercise from shopping at places such as supermarkets.
Okay.
Do you understand the reason, what do you call this? Do you understand why are we going to use since instead of because?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Alright, there you go. Very good. But the rest of your words here in your sentence is good. It's correct. Okay. Again, please, my dear, do not use because as the first word of your sentence. You can use other prepositions such as after, later, since, through. Not really through. Though, it's not through, but just though. What else? Well, there you go. There are some prepositions that we can use to start in a sentence, but not all of them. Okay?
Okay.
So there. It depends on the situation. Next, number 8. Can you please read it for me?
How many benefits did the CSP said getting stronger brings? As long as the elderly keep their muscles trained, they will become more active, which lead to extend lifespan.
Okay. All right. Very good job.
Should I add lead to?
Leads. Yeah. That is what I am thinking about a while ago. But your noun is in a plural form. So it's okay if your verb is in a plural form as well. Okay. Next, number 8.
How many times did the CSP suggest old people get out of the chair? The CSP suggests that old people should get out of a chair 10 times per day.
Very good job. Next, number 10.
What did a professor say? What did a professor said was inevitable as we age? She did not mention anything inevitable. However, she did mention that one should stop thinking that becoming weaker and frail is inevitable as we get older.
Okay. Very good job. Very good, very good. Because you said that she mentioned, and that is actually a better way to say than she did say. But it's okay. She did say or she mentioned. It's just the same meaning.
Yes.
And it's both appropriate in a sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Very good job. And thank you so much for doing this comprehension questions activity. As you can see, you do have minimum mistake, and that is really workable. Very good job. Now, my dear, you're welcome. Let us go ahead and discuss discussion. Okay? Now, can you please read it for me?
What did you think when you read the headline? I think it's possible, but it still depends on how the article is going to elaborate the idea.
I like this sentence. Very good. You have a great logic there. Very good job. So, next sentence, please.
What images are in your mind when you hear the word shopping? I would think of a street, and a few people are walking down the street, and they might walk slowly to do the searching and recon about what is the next target.
Okay. For this one, it's just so minimal. You say street 2 times.
Yes.
In a sentence.
Yes.
So the better way to say it is that I would think of the street and a few people are walking down there. There. You are talking about this location. So you can say there.
Okay.
Do you got it, my dear?
Yes. Use pronoun.
Okay. Yeah. Pronoun, there. There you go. And they might walk slowly to do searching and reckoning about what is the next target. Searching, and you are using what they call this a continuous form of verb.
Yes.
So if you will be using another verb, you have to apply it in a continuous form as well.
Okay.
So it should be reckoning. Reckoning about what is the next target. Alright. So, do you have questions for number 2?
No.
Alright, very good. Next, let us do the number 3.
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm writing it down.
Sure.
What is your advice for over-65s to live longer? There are some studies show that for the elderly not losing their memory by more social activities because these kind of activities will stimulate the neuron in the brains more energetic and stronger.
Okay. So for this part, there are some studies show that for the elderly do not lose their memory, do not lose their memory. They can do more social activities, or they should do more social activities because this kind of things will stimulate the neurons in their brains and they will be more energetically stronger. There. So first, this one is a pretty complicated one. There are some studies shows that for the elderly, because the right way to say that is there are some studies that show elderly are losing their memory. So, in order for me not to change a lot on your sentence, I just remove the losing and replace it with to not lose. Okay? It's like in these people, in order for them to not do this or to not do that, like that.
Yeah, I understand.
Sorry, it's a past tense. It should be this. Lose. To not lose their memory. It should be in a present tense. Okay? To not lose their memory, they should do. So they have to do this, more activities, more social activities. Okay? They have to do this. Because this kind of things, instead of saying activities again, we are correlating or we are relating the things to the word activities, because this kind of things will stimulate the neurons, plural form of nouns, in their, again, plural form of noun, in their brains, and they will be, so this is now the possible thing that will happen if they do this, if they do the social activities, then they will be more energetic and stronger.
Yeah.
Do you got the correction that I did?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
No questions or confusions?
No.
Alright, very good. Next, can you please read number 4 for me?
How good is shopping for you? I usually do online shopping a lot, and there's service or certain shopping website that could deliver goods within 24 hours. Thus, as long as the amount is about 490 above 490 Taiwan dollars, and the shipment will be free of charge, I would prefer online shopping.
Very good. Shipments.
Shipments.
Okay. Goods.
Good.
Goods.
Good.
There. The reason why I think it is wrong is because I cannot hear the S.
Yes,
I know that you are pronouncing it.
No.
Yeah, I when I'm correcting you now, I can hear that you are including the S, but you are saying like this. Good.
Yes.
Like that. So you have to enunciate it as well, so that you will not be corrected on that. Again, it's goods.
Good.
Goods.
Good.
There, very good, much better. I can hear the S sound clearly. So there you go. And very good job with your sentence. Very, very good job. This is pretty long, but this is all good. Very good explanation. Next, number 6.
What health problems do the over-65s have? They might have disease like higher blood pressure, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and they might have fractures if they fall.
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 Not fall. Okay? Fall.
Fall.
Fractures.
Fractures.
Yeah. So fall, off, and fractures.
Fractures.
Very good. So they may have diseases. Diseases. Why diseases? Because you listed a lot. High blood pressure, anxiety, Alzheimer's. So you have to be specific that these are a lot of things. right?
Yes.
They might have diseases like higher blood pressure and very good. So this is the only thing that I noticed. It should be diseases.
Diseases.
There, very good. Next, my dear, number 6.
Why do the over-65s not maintain their strength?
Maintain.
Maintain their strength.
Maintain. Sorry, maintain.
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 There, very good. Now, you are saying a while ago, maintain. So it should be the same rhyme. Maintain.
Maintain.
Very good. So, there you go. They have no motive.
They have no motive to go out, and their muscles their muscles do get weaker mostly. It may take them more strength to keep the same status as before.
Status. Very good. They have no motive to go out. On going out. They have no motive on going out. And their muscles do get weaker mostly. It may take them more strength to keep the same status as before. Very good. So that's the minimum correction. Or minimal correction. So very good job. Next. Can you please read the next one?
How do you keep your muscles strong? Since I don't have too much time recently, I do an exercise called bar for around 8 minutes per day.
Okay. Since I don't have too much time, there's no need for us to use recently.
Okay.
Why? Because you are using a future tense. So if you will be saying, since I don't have too much time, you should be saying it in a present tense, not in a past tense form.
Yes.
Alright? So, since I don't have too much time, I will do an exercise called bar.
Should I remove the wheel?
No, it's actually correct.
Okay.
I will do an exercise called bar for around 8 minutes. There you go. That's the right way to say it.
Why shouldn't I remove the wheel? If it's
Because it is correct. It is a future tense that you are planning to do since you don't have too much time.
So what if I have does it now every day? I have do it every day currently.
Oh, you are doing it every day?
Yes.
Then you can say, I am doing an exercise called.
Okay.
So for that one, yeah, let's just remove it. You can just say, I am doing.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. The reason why I removed recently because since and recently is connotating to each other. It's like you are expressing the same thought on these words.
Can you repeat that, please?
You are relating the since, the word since, and the word recently.
Yes.
So they both present a past thing. Okay? They are both representing a past thing. So we can only use one past thing or one past tense verb for this first part since I don't have too much time.
Okay.
Because if we say since and recently in one sentence and your thought is just the same, then it will be redundant. It will sound like you are repeating the same thing. It's like you're saying Can you please read it to me again?
I'm sorry?
So, okay. I'm sorry for the confusion.
You mean I should pronounce the sentence again, or?
Okay, hold on. Okay, as you can see, in these two examples,
Yes.
we do not repeat any words, right?
I mean, since is repeat by the word reason, and repeat is the same word with again.
Exactly. That is why. And that can make your sentence incorrect.
Okay.
Alright, so very good job that you were able to determine the differences immediately. Very good job. So there. I am doing, which is proposing a continuous verb, a form of verb. So very good job. Or a continuous activity. Very good job. And do you have any other questions regarding this thing?
No.
Number 7? Okay. So, for this one, let's do number 8.
Who is the healthiest over 65 year old you know? A celebrity named Penn, who is a toxicologist that teaches the public to be aware of what we consume.
Okay, very good. So, very good job with the sentence. It's just that I have to specific that this is a person who is just one person.
Yes.
And that is, we have to be specific on what she is doing.
Okay.
That teaches. Okay? Do you have questions with a correction?
No.
Okay, but everything is so good. Next, number 9. Can you please read it for me?
How strong do you think you'll be when you are 65? If I don't have any diseases like cancer, I think I could still manage taking care of myself and do some low extensive exercise, such as walking for 15 minutes.
If I don't have any diseases, and you only provided one example, then you can just remove it. You can just say any disease.
Okay.
If I don't have any disease like cancer, and we can just remove the comma.
Okay.
If I don't have any disease like cancer, I think I could still manage taking care of myself and do some low extensive exercise. Very good with the word exercise, because you just gave us one example, which is walking.
Okay.
And everything else is good. Very good job. So lastly, for number 10.
What other everyday activities can keep old people strong? For the old people, I would suggest them to take stairs instead of elevator, or walk through the park, or even attend the free lessons or service provided by the government.
Free lessons
Free
or services.
services.
There. Okay. Very good with the sentence. You see, for is actually a preposition, but yeah, it is okay to use it as the first word of the sentence. Very good job.
Okay.
So, for this one, my dear, maybe the only thing that I can remind you of is if you will be starting a sentence, do not use because and end. Okay. So, do you want to know the reason why?
Because you mentioned that there should be reason. There should be result in front of him, and there's things like a no introductory before and just simply drop the answer or reason. Is that correct?
Okay. I think what you want to say is correct. However, this is the right way for us to explain it. Why not because? Why not because? It is because this word means for the reason, for the reason. Okay. Why not and? It is because this word means to connect one thought to another. So if you will be starting your sentence with the word and, how will you connect one thought to another word in the same sentence?
Conjunctive.
Do you got it?
Conjunctive. Conjunction?
Not really a conjunction, but like this. Example, for the end. My father will go to the office and I will cook the food. That is the right way for you to say it because you are connecting one thought and another thought. You cannot say you cannot say and my father will go to the office, I will cook the food. So this is going to be incorrect.
Okay.
Okay, do you got that here?
Yes.
So this is going to be incorrect. And this is the right one.
Okay.
For using because. Okay, hold on. For using because. Oops. Okay. I will go to sleep because I have to get up early. That is, again, this is the condition. I will go to sleep and this is the result. This is the reason. Conditioning and reasoning. This is my condition. I will go to sleep because this is my reason. I have to get up early. Okay? You cannot say, because I will go to sleep, I have to get up early. This is going to be grammatically incorrect. You are stating your reasoning before the condition. Okay, and again, that will be incorrect. Grammatically incorrect. Do you got the reason why, my dear?
Yes, I see your point. But I'll have to say that actually, previously from Harlem before, actually no one, mostly wouldn't consider this as a grammatical error.
No one says that this is a grammatical error?
I mean, recently maybe because I took in the lesson from Erickson, action from action, and there are other teachers that the similar problem. But before that, I don't think a Taiwanese teacher ever mentioned that it's a problem.
Oh, so other teachers are also telling
Yes.
you that it is not correct to start the sentence with the word
Yes,
because.
or and. But
Or and.
But I don't know why Taiwanese teacher didn't mention it before. So.
Oh, your teacher told me?
No. I mean, before I'm taking your lessons, I always having Taiwanese teacher, and most of the teachers never
Oh,
mention this is an issue, because even on textbook, they are using sentence like this.
oh really?
Yes. So it's okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
that's
Now I'm
bad.
using. I'm I'm trying to get used to that, but there are still some adjustment period.
I see. Well, that's the reason why. Yeah, I believe that you keep on doing that,
Yes.
and that is the reason why I wanted to correct it all the
Okay.
time, because I don't want you to, to get used to that.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Now, my dear, I want you to do academic writing.
Okay.
So I will be giving you like 2 to 3 minutes to do it. Okay, what are the best 3 ways for old people to keep fit and strong, and why? Thank you.
Hello, Miss Febie.
Alright, so are you done, my
Yes.
dear? Okay, that's great to know. Let us go ahead and please read your answer
The
for me.
best three ways that I would suggest the elderly to stay fit and strong are to consume nutritious food, to exercise regularly, and to be more engaged in social activities. To elaborate further, nutritious food is healthy to the body and keep the energy for all day. As for exercising regularly, this means to exercise for a certain period, for example 30 minutes. Also, exercising at regular hour is also crucial because it will become a habit and you would not forget or have excuse not to do it. Last but not least, being more engaged in social activities will help your brain to have a brain workout so you would not suffer Alzheimer's too early too soon.
Okay, hold on. If you say regular hour, are you talking about just 1 hour?
The first point is that to exercise the like 30 minutes, and like if the second point is to work out like in the morning, say after you got up. So it's to be regular at the time and the period.
I see. The time and the
Yes.
period, right? Alright, there you go. So let us start with your pronunciation first. So far, so good. This is just the things that I noticed. For this one, can you please read it
Have
for
an
me?
excuse not to do it.
Okay, and you know that you were not able to pronounce it right a while ago, right?
I don't know. What did I say?
I heard you said, not forget, or had an excuse not to do it. Had an
Okay.
excuse not to do it. So there, have an
Have an
excuse.
excuse.
Very good. This word is not brand, it's brain.
Brain.
There, very good. I do believe that in some time we tend to um, unintentionally pronounce the word. Unintentional means you were just carried away because you are, pronouncing and reading this for a long time. So it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, and there we need to make sure that we are saying nutritious foods
Nutritious foods.
because there are a lot of nutritious foods and not just
Okay.
one. Healthy to the body, healthy for the body. So it's not directly to the body, but it is for our body. We are consuming it. We are not like attaching it to the body. We have to eat it, right? That's why we have to use for instead of
Can
to.
I ask that about the second point, the exercise one? How do I paraphrase what I said before? Because it's not easy for others to understand my point.
In what part?
Like you. when you first read it, you don't understand what I mean. So, is there any way better to elaborate the idea?
Deliver the idea. What are you trying to express?
When you first read my paragraph, the passage, and you ask a question, and what I want is, can I paraphrase these points so others would understand it better if they read it for the first time?
Actually, to be honest with you, your paragraphs, your sentences are understandable. It is just that, as you can see, I am not correcting the whole sentence. I am just correcting some points.
So, is there any better way to say?
For me, I think your sentences or your paragraphs are good. It's just that for an advanced or very advanced English people or English speakers, they tend to, of course, see even the minimum or slight mistake in your sentences. But if you will be showing this to an average person or to an average English learner, they might be able to understand it right away. So do not worry about it that much. We are not trying to be perfect in this one. We are trying to learn more. Okay, so don't worry about it. Next, for this one, my dear, regular hours are. Also, exercising at regular hours are also crucial because we don't use regular hour for just one time. We are doing it regularly, so it means most of the time, right? So there you go. For this one, do you still have questions with this activity? All right. So my dear, I will be giving this to you as a homework. Okay. And then after that, I will be giving you the new book. Okay. You are most welcome. Do you have questions for me, my dear? Alright, well then thank you so much for attending our class today. You are most welcome. It's my pleasure. And please have a wonderful day ahead, okay?
You too. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.